Welcome to another edition of PacWest Magazine right here on OC16. The PacWest went from 10 schools last year to 14 in 2012-2013, and not only have we gotten bigger, we've gotten even better in all our sports. Let's go check out some highlights right now. With the growth of the Pacific West Conference to 14 schools this year, we've only gotten stronger in every sport. No sport makes this more evident than softball, where several PacWest schools have entered the national rankings, and even more are still in serious contention for the PacWest crown.
You know, I think that's a sign of the times with the PacWest in many of our sports, and it's exciting to see that the level of play is just escalating in every sport, and very exciting to see this in softball.
3 of the top 6 schools in the conference all hail from Hawaii, with the Vulcans of UH Hilo leading the entire PacWest. The other 2, Chaminade and Hawaii Pacific, met for a doubleheader at Central Oahu Regional Park, both needing wins to catch up with the school from the Big Island. HPU, the 2010 Division II national champion, is hoping to return to postseason dominance again this year. 3 agonizingly close losses in the recent Mizuno Tournament of Champions have set Coach Brian Nakasone's club back. But the Sea Warriors, led by a group of seniors that remember winning it all in St. Joseph, Missouri 3 years ago, have the heavy bats to play with anyone. But the story of the season has been Chaminade. The Silverswords have never seen this type of success ever in softball. Last year finishing the season with a dismal 15-32 overall record
and 9-22 in the PacWest.
Entering today's doubleheader, the Swords are 22-16 overall, already 7 more wins than they had all of last season. And at 14-8 in the conference, the Swords have already secured their best year ever in the PacWest. Leading the charge for the Swords is senior Reina Strom-Okimoto. The Aiea High graduate is the reigning Hawaii Tourism Authority PacWest Player of the Week, earning the honor in back-to-back campaigns. Recently named to the Mizuno Tournament of Champions All-Tournament team, the infielder went 16 for 38 on the mainland, with 6 runs scored, a walk, a stolen base, 3 doubles, a triple, and 3 home runs. But the Silver Sword resurgence starts with Coach Kent Yamaguchi and his staff, whose persistence and dedication to team chemistry has Chaminade riding high in 2013.
He's a terrific coach, and he really hasn't changed what he's been doing all these years. He creates a family atmosphere on his team. He's a solid coach, knows what he's doing. Great relationship with his players. This year, I think they're probably surprising themselves a little bit, and that they're on such a great run. You know, but I think what's really helped this team is the team chemistry, and Coach Kent and his staff do a great job of building that team chemistry. That goes a long way.
HPU jumped all over Chaminade in Game 1, taking a 5-0 lead after the first. 2 homers in the second pushed the lead to 9-0, and by the time Aaron Fujita's RBI brought in Pomaikai Kalakau, the Sea Warriors had already pushed the lead to mercy rule status, with the game coming to an end after 5 innings. Hawaii Pacific winning in a rout, 14-1.
And there's a rivalry, and so there's both teams really want it, and in the first game HPU got the better of us, and hopefully we can turn it around in the second game. But I just love the play of both teams. You know, everybody's playing hard. Everybody's trying to, you know that everybody wants to win it. They know the importance of these games, and so it's good ball.
As dusk began to fall on the diamond, Game 2 would take on a much different feel under the lights at Corp. Chaminade could not afford to repeat its Game 1 performance, especially with more eyes and ears focused on this match, which would be broadcast statewide on NBC Sports Radio, bringing in an even larger audience to PacWest softball in an island chain where so many young girls grow up playing the sport. HPU picked up right where they left off, in the first inning with a big triple by Kayla Eldridge to start the game. Alicia Madsen's sac fly would bring Eldridge home and give the Sea Warriors a 1-0 lead. In the third, Nicole Morrow's double would score Shante Tesoro and Eldridge to push the lead to 3-0, and it looked like the Sea Warriors would roll for the second straight game. But that's when the Swords' bats would get hot. Asia Keys got the party started with 2 outs in the bottom of the third, slapping this hit into right and scoring Shannon Hokama to close the gap to 3-2. The very next batter, Tuma Enos, then stepped up to bang this flare that went all the way to the fence in right center, and Strom Okimoto scored to tie the game at 3-all. HPU would change pitchers, but Melissa Kirby couldn't stop the bleeding, giving up this slow-hopping short chopper to Elia Lizarraga, which would score Keys from third and give the Swords fans something to cheer about. A 4-3 lead on the Rivals, their first of the day. And the hits would just keep coming in the fourth. Corey Varenabis pelted this ball into center to score teammate Samantha Ford to keep the wave going. On the very next at-bat, Strom Okimoto would get credited with an RBI to score Ashley Phelps. But Shama would hammer the nail in the coffin when Enos stepped back up to the plate.
Swords lead at 6-3. First pitch on a high fly ball, deep left field, away back, it is gone! Tuma Enos with a deep drive over left field, and no doubter there. Chaminade now leads at 9-3.
Oh my goodness, Enos tattooed that one. And that one came screaming off the bat.
For Tuma Enos, that is home run number 4 on the season.
I guess I was just staying in myself. I knew that the team needed a big awakening, and HPU is a good team, so like I just went up there just believing in myself and believing in that my team is going to help me out in the dugout. So I don't know, I guess I was calm up there and it just came.
You know, with Tuma, you know, she can change. She can change a game with one swing. She has so much power, you know. We like to believe it's our meat right there with Reina, Asia, and Tuma. And, you know, if I was a pitcher, I would enjoy pitching to those three. You know, they have a lot of power in them. And you know, with them, with all three of them, they can change a game with one swing. And Tuma came up big for us, you know.
HPU would add a 2-run Lauren Beard home run in the 6th and get the tying run to the plate in the 7th. But the Silver Swords would not be denied, getting some revenge on their island rivals with a 9-5 win.
Anytime you can beat a team like HPU is huge for our program. You know, they're traditionally strong. They're always, you know, well prepared, and great win for our program. The girls, you know, did good. You know, we got tested. You know, we got a little character check there because, you know, after you get mercy ruled in the first game, sometimes it's hard to pick yourself up and get going again. But you know, after that game, I told them, you know, let's challenge ourselves in adversity and you know, see how we react to it, you know, and they reacted well. They reacted well.
Being a Silver Sword at this time and having a chance to go to the regionals means a lot, because this is my last year. This is my first and last year at Chaminade, and it means a lot. Like, I was never close to like going to regionals in college, so I just hope that we make it and we stay together like how we played the second game. You know what I mean?
So much parity in the league now. There's no easy week or easy game. From Hilo to Grand Canyon, all the way down right through the you know, all our teams in our conference. Our conference is strong, and it doesn't matter who you play, you're going to have a tough competitive game, and for that we need to prepare for that. And then I believe our team is competitive now too with anyone. We feel we can play with anyone.
The softball race will be an exciting one to see down the stretch in the PacWest.